Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today, we're talking about something super important but often overlooked: staying active as we get older, specifically after 50. You might think you need a fancy gym membership or complicated equipment, but that's not true at all. I'm going to show you some simple, effective exercises you can do right in the comfort of your own home to help you stay strong, flexible, and full of energy. So grab some water, put on some comfy clothes, and let's get moving. First things first, why is exercise so crucial after 50? Well, as we age, we naturally start to lose muscle mass and bone density. Our metabolism slows down, and our joints might not feel as limber as they used to. But the good news is, regular physical activity can combat all of these things. It helps maintain strong muscles, which support your joints and improve your balance, reducing the risk of falls. It boosts your metabolism, helps manage weight, improves your mood, and can even sharpen your mind. The key is finding exercises that are safe, effective, and enjoyable enough to stick with. And that's exactly what we're focusing on today. Remember to always listen to your body and consult with your doctor before starting any new exercise program. Let's kick things off with a gentle warm-up. Warming up is non-negotiable. It gets your blood flowing to your muscles and prepares your body for exercise, which helps prevent injury. We'll start with some simple neck rolls. Gently tilt your head to one side, feeling a light stretch. Hold for a few seconds, and then slowly roll it to the other side. Do this 5 times on each side. Next, shoulder rolls. Lift your shoulders up towards your ears, then roll them back and down. Do 10 of these, then reverse the direction and roll them forward for another 10. Now for some arm circles, extend your arms out to the sides and make small circles, gradually making them bigger. Do 10 circles forward, then 10 backward. Finally, let's get the lower body ready with some gentle leg swings. Hold onto a wall or a sturdy chair for balance. Swing one leg forward and backward 10 times, keeping the movement controlled. Then switch legs. Great! Now your body is prepped and ready for the main workout. Our first exercise is the chair squat. This is a fantastic functional exercise because it mimics the movement of getting up and down from a chair, something we do every day. It's excellent for strengthening your legs and glutes without putting stress on your knees. Stand in front of a sturdy chair with your feet shoulder width apart. Slowly bend your knees and lower your hips back as if you're about to sit down. Keep your chest up and your back straight. Lightly touch the chair with your bottom, but don't actually sit down. Then push through your heels to stand back up. If you're a beginner, you can start by actually sitting down completely and then standing back up. Aim for 10 to 15 repetitions. Try to do 2 or 3 sets. This simple move builds incredible lower body strength. Next up, we have wall push. This is a brilliant modification of the traditional push-up that builds upper body and core strength without getting down on the floor. It's great for your chest, shoulders, and arms. Stand facing a wall about arm's length away. Place your palms flat on the wall, slightly wider than your shoulders. Keep your body in a straight line from your head to your heels. Now, bend your elbows and slowly bring your chest towards the wall. Pause for a moment, then push back to the starting position. Make sure to keep your core engaged to prevent your back from sagging. Aim for 10 to 12 reps. As you get stronger, you can move your feet further back from the wall to increase the challenge. Let's do 2 sets of these. You'll be surprised how effective they are. Now let's work on balance which is incredibly important for preventing falls. We'll do a simple single leg stand. Find a spot near a wall or a sturdy piece of furniture you can hold on to for support if you need it. Start by standing on both feet. Then, shift your weight onto your right foot and slowly lift your left foot off the ground. Try to hold this position for 20 to 30 seconds. Focus on a spot in front of you to help you stay steady. Keep your standing knees slightly bent, not locked. After 30 seconds, slowly lower your foot and switch to the other side. If this is easy, you can challenge yourself by closing your eyes for a few seconds or by lifting your leg a little higher. Do this 2 or 3 times on each leg. It might feel wobbly at first, but with practice, you'll see a huge improvement. For our fourth exercise, we'll target the core with a bird. A strong core is the foundation of a stable body. This exercise is done on all fours, so you might want to use a yoga mat or a soft rug. Get on your hands and knees with your hands directly under your shoulders and your knees directly under your hips. Keep your back flat. Imagine you have a glass of water on your back that you do want to spill. Now, simultaneously extend your right arm straight out in front of you and your left leg straight out behind you. Keep your hips level and avoid arching your back. Hold for a couple of seconds, then slowly return to the starting position. Now do the opposite side. Extend your left arm and right leg. That's 1 rep. Aim for 10 reps in total, alternating sides. This move is amazing for stability, posture, and coordination. Let's move on to an exercise for flexibility. The cat-cow stretch. This is a gentle yoga pose that's wonderful for your spine. It helps relieve tension in your back and neck. Start on your hands and knees again, just like in the bird dog position. As you inhale, drop your belly towards the floor and look up towards the ceiling. This is the cow position. Feel the stretch in your neck and abdomen. As you exhale, round your spine up towards the ceiling, tucking your chin to your chest. This is the cat position. Feel the stretch across your upper back and shoulders. Flow between these 2 positions slowly and mindfully, linking your breath with the movement. Do this for about 1 minute. It's a very restorative move that feels fantastic after a long day of sitting. Finally, we can't forget cardio. You don't need to run a marathon to get your heart rate up. Marching in place is a simple and effective low-impact cardio exercise. Just stand tall and start marching, lifting your knees up towards your chest. You can pump your arms to get your upper body involved too. Start at a comfortable pace for about 30 seconds. If you feel good, pick up the pace a bit for the next 30 seconds. You can vary the intensity, marching faster for 30 seconds and then slower for 30 seconds. Try to do this for a total of 5 minutes. If you want, you can put on your favorite music to make it more fun. It's a great way to improve your cardiovascular health without any jarring impact on your joints. And now for just as important as the warm-up, a cool down helps your body gradually return to its resting state and can improve flexibility. Let's start with a hamstring stretch. Sit on the floor with one leg extended straight out and the other bent with the sole of your foot against your inner thigh. Gently lean forward over the straight leg until you feel a stretch in the back of your thigh. Hold for 30 seconds, don't bounce, and then switch legs. Next, a quadriceps stretch, lying on your side or standing and holding onto a chair for balance. Grab your top foot and gently pull your heel towards your glute. Feel the stretch in the front of your thigh. Hold for 30 seconds and repeat on the other side. Finally, let's take a few deep, relaxing breaths. Inhale slowly through your nose and exhale slowly through your mouth. So there you have it. A simple, full body workout you can do at home with no equipment needed. Remember, consistency is key. Try to incorporate these exercises into your routine 3 to 4 times a week. Start slow, listen to your body, and gradually increase the duration or intensity as you feel stronger. Staying active is one of the best gifts you can give yourself, especially as you enter this wonderful chapter of life. You've got this. Thanks so much for joining me today. I hope you found these exercises helpful. If you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more tips on staying healthy and active. Let me know in the comments which exercise was your favorite or what other topics you'd like to see. Stay active, stay happy, and I'll see you in the next video.